Satvika, and you're watching your Catalyst Fit Sattva. From past 6 years, I've been trying to get into fitness. Used to give it a shot and leave it after a while. Was not a consistent player at all, but trials and errors kept happening. After making up my mind in 2019, I took it seriously and never felt like giving it up. My driving force was discipline and sticking to my schedule with consistency. Well, our today's guest is not like me. He has bagged a silver and a bronze medal in the school level Northeast India Zone Karate Tournament and also is currently serving as BPPR for Cisco's Toastmasters Club and stood first in area level tall tale speech competition and many more. I'm super excited to have him on our show today. Welcome, Ayush.
Yeah, thank you so much for those kind words. I don't think I'm even half of what you mentioned, but uh, it's fine. So Satvika, how are you?
Good. How are you, Ayush? I'm glad to have you on our show today.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Hey, Ayush, you are a true inspiration for our today's generation. Karate, swimming is your hobby, Toastmasters, a talented engineer. How does it feel to have excelled in various domains?
So I think that it mostly came out of trying to find my place, trying different things, experimenting with different things. I was lucky enough that my parents kind of supported me when I was in school to pursue sports and extracurriculars along with my studies, and that took me to karate because I used to get pushed around a lot when I was in school. So why not learn the self-defense art while you're there? So that's my journey with karate. And I did karate for 3 years, swimming for 4 years because I love to swim. It's so refreshing. Post that, I think there was a very, very big break. I think I'll talk about it later in the segment for me from fitness. And this is when I started to discover my debating skills, the academic part of things. So I went into the MUN Society when I was in college. It helped me a lot to improve my speaking skills, how to articulate your speech, how to debate per se. And this is what also brought me to the Toastmasters we have here at Cisco.
Amazing. Good to hear. So, Ayush, now that you mentioned about karate and all, right? So, you've been a sports enthusiast since childhood. So, how was it to get into fitness? Was it a cakewalk or something very difficult? Because you mentioned about a break earlier.
No. I think it is not at all a cakewalk, especially for me, because I don't think I'm a natural athlete. A lot of people are. Like, for example, whenever we had a school race, right, I was always pushed to participate by the teachers because everybody in the class was participating. And I at least maintained the dignity to come second last. But I never ever won a school race. In fact, there's an incident wherein I think this was in standard second or third, wherein I was selected to be a part of a relay race of 3 people. So, and the other 2 people, other 2 guys in my team, they were really, really good athletes, right? And their chance was to come first in the race. Because of me, they came third because I was a part of the chain. I was the weakest link in the chain. So I was very happy that I came third. They were very sad that because of me, they came third. They could have come first. So yeah, I mean, it was not a cakewalk for me. I tend to gain a lot of weight just by eating little. But yeah, I think with hard work, I kind of got into athleticism and kind of maintained my body when I was in school.
Amazing. It's good to hear. So, what's your hidden force behind fitness routine?
I think if I'll be brutally honest, I think the hidden force behind a fitness routine for me is to not get fat and to not be unhealthy. Because so this incident happened with me when I was just about to give my board examinations. By the 9th standard, I left karate and swimming just to concentrate for my boards. And this is ICSE, so you kind of have to concentrate 1.5 years before your actual board exams come. And I gained a lot of weight during that period because I was not doing anything. It was like I had a very sedentary lifestyle, was eating a lot because of stress. And this is the time wherein I think I almost weighed about 95 to 96 kilos, just being a 15-year-old. So that's a lot. So much so that when I went for a sonography of my liver, the doctor questioned me that, "Are you an alcoholic?" And I was very surprised because I was just 15, right? Alcohol doesn't even come to the picture.
Right.
I had a lot of fatty deposits in my liver back then, and I think that could have impacted me not sitting even for my boards, because then I'd have to concentrate on my body first, and that kind of scared me a lot to the core, and that kind of gave me the impetus to go for fitness related stuff. When I went to college, I started swimming again. I lost about 15 kg roughly when I was swimming, and post that I started doing gym, and I've been doing gym since then ever till now. So yeah, that's something which kind of pushed me to do it.
Amazing. That's good to hear. So, Ayush, our generation is mostly away from this fitness regime, be it food habits, sleep cycles, daily routines, and also our sedentary work from home lifestyle because of pandemic. So, what do you have to say about this?
I think it started way before our generation. I think it started with I think it started with the generation above us as well. If you look at my grandfather's generation, I think these guys are pretty fit, right? My Nanaji, who's my maternal grandfather, he's 88 years old and he still does yoga. And I can't imagine a man of his age in our generation, I mean, when we grow old, doing the same, right? I think with the rise of technology, television came. A lot of the things that kept you indoors came up, and the same goes with junk food, right? They paralleled each other. So we kind of stayed in the house, more in the house, less on the playground, and I grew lazy because of that. Today you have YouTube. Today you have Facebook. Today you have Insta. And it's on the hands of every child, right? We did not have mobile phones back then when we were very small. That could, by the click of a button, you can access the internet. I think today's children are at a grave risk of developing obesity, heart-related diseases, and there's a lot of things that they are missing out. I think the crucial part of their childhood, which is to meet and play with each other, the basic fitness that should be there in our generation as well as the generation that we're passing on, Gen Z as well as the millennial as we call it. I think they're at a grave risk, and it's mostly because of technology. Corona obviously has accelerated this again, because obviously we're not able to meet each other. But yeah, I do think that junk food, technology, keeping us in our houses, stick to our devices, and even I am to blame for it. I mean, I'm no exception. But yeah, I try to go to the gym as often.
Nice, that's good to hear. And it's actually true, right? At some point, the food habits and staying indoors have actually impacted a lot.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.